Welcome to the Motion Picture Institute. I'm Alex, and I'm here with a special guest that we're interviewing. He's released 2 feature films in the last few years. He graduated in 2007 from Motion Picture Institute. His first film was released in 2013 called The Citizen, starring Cary Elwes, about an Arab immigrant who wins the American Green Card lottery and arrives in New York City on September 10th, 2001.
So what brings you to the States?
I won the lottery.
How long have you been applying for the green card lottery?
12 years.
Welcome to America.
Thank you, sir.
Laura, what can you tell us about what you saw?
Are you okay?
Watch your back. People are crazy out there.
I don't care what country you're from. These streets can tear you apart.
You're such a dreamer.
Middle Ages, get down!
Sometimes you have to know when to quit.
It's my life is trying to destroy here.
So you show up at JFK one day before 9/11. You want me to see this as one big fat coincidence?
Well, I need you to tell me everything about you.
What brought you to this country?
I wanted to become an American.
So that's Sam Kadi. Sam, thanks for being here. Welcome back to the Motion Picture Institute.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
And that was just, 2007. That was less than a decade ago, and you've already done 2 feature films since then. Those are, what, $1 million budgets for?
Sure, I mean more than that, but
Wow.
yeah. I mean, I was definitely, lucky to have, this kind of project.
Yeah.
It took about, from concept to release about 6 years. The script took about 3 years. Then developing that script and putting the money together and raising the money for it and producing it.
How did you get what was your strategy for investors? Where'd you find the investors? How did you get the investment?
I raised the money. I worked with 2 executive producers on this movie that they fell in love with the script and with the subject matter, and they felt it's very timely and decided to come on board.
And how did you get Cary Elwes attached to the project? Was he just kind of a passion project for him? And
well, we went through the normal channels, was through casting director in Los Angeles. We sent them the script and we reached out to his agent and he loved the script. He loved the script, and he wanted to have a dialogue about the script, and he wanted to ask some questions, and he wants to hear some answers. He wants to clarify some things, which I absolutely respect, and I think he was really happy with what he heard, and he's happy with the script, and he was a great asset for our script. Same as Bill Atherton and Agnes Bruckner and Rizwan Manji and everybody who came on board and rally behind a first-time filmmaker.
اللي مستحيل السوري يقتل أخوه.
Well, I started with narrative, then I switched to documentary, and there was really no plan to switch to documentary. It's just a project that felt to me so personal, and with the budget that we had, there was no way that I can make it as narrative, and as a drama. But I love documentaries, and I thought this movie needs to be made, and again, because it's very timely. Now we're talking about about crisis in Syria. That's the biggest crisis since World War II. I just felt obligated to do this. So that kind of project that I felt like if I finish my career and I don't have anything about this subject, I wouldn't be able to live with myself. It's like, who's else gonna make a movie about this from that perspective? I lived there, I grew up there, and I know exactly how these people think and how things started. I wanted to bring truth.
شفت أول 10 ثواني من مقطع الفيديو تبع غياس ولليوم ما عندي الجرأة إني أكملهم بعد 10 ثواني.
قال لي مستحيل السوري يقتل أخوه السوري.
هو أسطورة بالثورة السورية.
He was a real Tens.
يمكن فكرونا رح نحنط جسمه ونحتفظ فيه ويضل هو رمز.
It's called Little Gandhi, and it's the story of Giyas Matar, which he was a peace Syrian activist. He started this initiative, and the government over there didn't like it. I mean, there is somebody who is walking peacefully, and he ends up, dying. And so that's the story I wanted to bring to people, because this kid, unfortunately, he was only 25 years old, Giyas Matar, and he ended up being trapped, captured by the government over there, and tortured to death, and his body was delivered back to his mom. Even though they stole part of his organs, and they sent his body back to his mom to teach her a lesson, and to teach the Syrians over there a lesson. And his death kind of like marked the transition from peaceful movement to armed, uprising over there.
الله أكبر الله أكبر.
الناصر تبعد حوالي 200 متر عنا. محاولين احنا نكون مكان يعني غير معرض مباشرة للنار.
50 شخص 100 شخص يطلعوه مثلا او مثل ما هن يعدموه ميدانيا.
عنا ما عنده مشكلة يعدموا مليون واحد سوا. فدا قائد الوطن.
اللي هن عم يعذبونا هدول ما لهم بشر. والله ما لهم بشر، ما فيك توصفهم.
Gosh, how was it? I mean, Catherine was telling me about, there's bombs going on, and but I mean, I was actually watching clips of it. I mean, it's crazy. Like, yes, there's bombs going on, but I mean, there's literally going bombs and gunshots like all around you. I mean, how was that, like being in a war zone like that?
So basically, because of this area, it's besieged. Because this area, there is no way to get in. And I wanted to shoot there, so we ended up actually looking over the internet and recruiting over the internet from that particular area about somebody who owns a camera, any kind of legit camera that can work with us and can work with the director, what we're trying to do. We were lucky to find somebody in there who contacted us, and he agreed to basically, because there is a big risk, even for them to shoot what I want. So finally he agreed to do this, and he agreed to recruit other people to work with him. But unfortunately he didn't have the knowledge about cinema and filmmaking and stuff. So we had to give him crash course over Skype from Turkey about how we shoot a film, how we lit a set. We send them articles, we emailed them stuff, we took pictures of things, we send them the exact framing. At the end, after we taught him what we taught him and told him what we want, he thought we're gonna send him a set of questions to ask these people. He's gonna shoot it, he's gonna send us the footage. But I said, no, actually, I wanna direct this, but over Skype. So over so many days and so many weeks, we finally managed to shoot what I wanted to shoot. It was very, very interesting and very empowering, and and I did not realize what we have done until we finished. It's like, did I just direct a movie over Skype? It's like this, and I'm part of the film, not the entire film. And the real challenge was, it's like, how am I gonna get the footage out of there? And I did not think about this at the beginning, because I thought they might be able to upload the footage for me. And they said, there is no way to upload this footage. Like, we can upload up to 1 gig per week. But it took about 6 months until somebody managed to smuggle himself out of the city through, tunnels and through things. And He refused to carry external hard drive, so they gave him so many drives. They taped so many thumb drives, you know, so he's not bothered, you know, while he's running, while he's walking, while he's doing his things. And finally, he managed to get so many thumb drives out of the city. We were living in this fears like this movie might never finish.
Yeah, all
we
the
might
work
never
you've
get,
done.
you know, all the work we've done.
If he got captured.
Yeah, yeah, and you know, everybody, like, they risk their life. I mean, I give these kids credit for what they have done. You know, they're just amazing, brave, you know, activists.
Wow, great. All right, well, thanks a lot, Sam, for
Appreciate it. Thanks so much.
And,
Appreciate it. Thank you.
So yeah, this is from the Motion Picture Institute School of Film and Acting with Sam Kadi.
Thank you so much.